Hello and welcome to the Many-Sided. Just a couple things before we get started. We lost our first session due to some technical issues, so you're jumping right into the action. We are not professionals, so you will hear my dogs, Pepper and Stella, along with my kids, from time to time. You may hear some static as well, but we are working on ironing out these wrinkles. Enjoy.
Our story begins late morning on the 13th of Myrtle, 1492, in the Swinging Sword, an inn in the town of Red Larche. Two circus performers, Fancy the Halfling and Amara the Hexblood, are discussing their missing friends and fellow circus performers. Rumor has it the siblings Talgrin and Sharwin Hukrell ventured into a cave system that was discovered under the town after a recent collapse. The two circus performers are overheard by a human, JC, a dwarf, Bellamere, and an elf, Walken. Having personal reasons to venture into the depths, they all decide to band together. The troop gains access to the tunnels and adventure deep into the cave system, fighting numerous monsters and adversaries along the way. Eventually discovering that this newly discovered system is connected to Wave Echo Cave, which Bellamere and JC were both happily surprised by. Catch up with our adventures, preparing to rest for the evening. Welcome to the Many-Sided, Season 1, Lost and Found.
Alright, so last game we ended off with you guys deciding to have a long rest. Found yourself a nice little niche by this marble dragon that seems fairly secure and defensible, so nice little area to set up camp if you so wish. Right close to where you almost dropped dead, JC.
Seems like a great place to take a nap. I forgot about that.
Sorry, I was getting things
Get it all set up.
So we've had our long rest?
No,
or
we're just about dead down.
All right.
Yeah,
So,
How you feeling there, big guy?
I've had better days. Definitely had better days. Thank God.
This place is as good as any to take a rest.
I don't think so. I could use some resting.
Yeah, you got your ass kicked there.
Just a little bit.
I could take first watch.
I'll take second.
Sure. I'll take third.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are missing a player, so Amara is going to be played by the person that plays JC.
As far as I'm concerned, Marcel's here. I don't hear it.
It sounded exactly.
It did. It really did.
All right, you guys bed down. I'll find a high spot to look out from and keep an eye for things.
Sounds good.
All right, I'm gonna see if I can climb up the statue.
Yeah.
Just kind of. Hey, you want me to make a roll or something?
Oh, no, you have time. You take your time climbing up using your acrobatics and your skills from the circus and whatnot. Takes you a bit of time. It is very smooth stone, but you do eventually make your way up top. Find yourself a nice little niche to hunker down in. Yeah, go ahead and roll a perception check.
Perception might do it. No. How about a no on that one?
How about a no? Straight up no.
This is straight up. I rolled a natural 2 for a 5.
5. So you're watching the area. Nothing's really going on. Your eyes just keep kind of coming back to this group of strangers that you're traveling with, dungeon delving essentially, and fighting giant rats, and there's death and skeletons all over the place, and you have these strangers who are companions now.
Definitely out of my element. Alright.
But other than that, your watch passes without anything happening.
Alright. Fancy will go down, give the dwarf a kick. Hey, big guy, you're up now.
Okay.
If the cleric wishes to sleep more, I am done sleeping. I technically do not sleep.
He'll keep watching. He'll just kind of post up here. Gonna sit on the corner, keeping an eye out.
So you just straight up ignore walking?
No,
Just all dwarf like, just
Fuck you, elf.
Yeah, another elf hating fuck.
No, he was like, no, I'm good. I'll be good.
Alright. Yeah, go ahead and roll a perception.
I mean, you can keep watch as well, once you all sleep.
I meditate for several hours of weakness, and then I am back to
Would you two
myself.
like to shut the fuck up? I'm trying to get some sleep here.
Maybe you should have taken second watch.
Roll perception.
Yeah.
That'll be a dirty 20.
30-20. Yeah, so your watch passes uneventful as well. However, you pick up sounds bouncing off the rockways further down the corridor, and smells as well kind of seep up from down the corridor. Smells of death, rot, things like that. Sounds. What languages do you speak?
Probably just the normal ones. Common, Dwarvish, and Elvish.
All right. It's like a guttural language you kind of are catching pieces of, kind of echoing its way up. A little high-pitched, but guttural, almost primitive sounds coming up,
Goblin.
but from far off. Yeah. But your watch passes uneventful.
Okay. I'll go wake up with Mara.
Oh, jeez. What are you doing to me?
It's your watch.
Do I have to?
No, if you wish to go back to sleep, I can take a watch.
You do that? You do that for me?
Not for you, for my sanity. Go
For
to
my sanity,
sleep.
please shut the fuck up, you guys. Please.
Scheiße.
Oh, just let the elf fucking go watch, please. Just shut up, you guys.
Would he have heard the noises?
What's your passive perception?
Passive 17.
17? Every now and then, yeah, an echo, not as distinct as what you had heard, Belmir, but Walken, you would hear the occasional echo, not as distinctly a language, but definitely sounds coming from further down.
I'll just relay that. Like, oh, I hear noises. Sound like it's almost like a primitive language down there.
I catch glimpses as well. I will watch that way specifically.
All right.
He's fussy.
All right. Roll perception.
Five.
5. Yeah, your watch passes uneventful as well. You don't catch any more of the sounds. Maybe that's died down for some unknown reason, but
No, never mind.
all right. You guys can all give yourselves a long rest, and everyone's also leveled up to level 2.
Woo!
You all wake up groggy-eyed in this dank cave system. Dank. Sounds of water dripping, the musty scent of dust and decay.
Water dripping. There we have it.
Who needs song siren or whatever?
There's lots of weird water sounds going around everywhere.
Don't see water dripping anywhere.
It's actually ghosts just sitting there just trying to fuck with y'all.
Yeah.
Noise. Bastard.
Yeah, the day is yours.
Okay. Which way do we want to travel further to find your friend?
Well, I don't know. Does anybody see any tracks? I'm guessing we go that way. I mean, that's the only way we can go.
Unless there's a secret door or something. But
Ooh, I love a secret passage.
Well, then go look for one.
No.
Love finds you, you don't find love.
If the passage wanted to be used, we will find the passage.
I can't argue with that logic.
Alright, yeah.
I want to go and inspect that statue or whatever that shot the arrow at me.
Which way are you going?
Oh no!
Whichever.
There's a path to the left, there's a path to the right.
Didn't.
The dragon kind of told you which one to take.
Oh,
Which
no.
way did the torch turn on?
Oh no!
It was the right one. wasn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
The right one?
Yeah. It was like stars had lit up that pathway.
Oh, okay. Then I'll take that side.
Is that a pit?
Probably.
No, it's a giant kind of pillar coming up out of the middle there. Yeah. It does kind of look like a pit now that you mention it, but
Are we walking
not.
up the stairs or down the stairs?
down. Down the stairs there, and then you can see there's more stairs going down into like an archway. Finely made dwarven archway. You want to see kind of where the arrow comes
Yeah.
from?
Yeah.
Yeah, there is a hooded statue standing there, arms clasped in front of it with what looks like a mechanism in the chest that had fired the arrow at you.
I'll be following him.
Yeah.
Yeah, we might as well just fucking.
Yeah, yeah.
Not leaving him.
No, I just wanted to check it out. See if there's anything maybe attached to the statue or that would set it off again.
You can roll an investigation check on it. So I bought that mini. It's the biggest elf mini ever.
Apparently,
just
Worken
a-
is like
just a giant.
8 feet tall.
Like this is a human fighter. He's a giant.
Yeah,
He's even down a couple
yeah.
steps there.
I'm like 11 inches. 11 feet. That'd be the one I was looking for.
16 on the
So heavy.
Yeah.
investigation.
What was that?
16.
16?
Yeah.
So looking at it, you can't see any way to remove any of the gears. It's all quite hidden underneath. But you can definitely see a hole where the arrow had come out of, and like kind of peering inside, you can see bits of gears inside. None of them moving at the moment, which is good.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to take an arrow to the face, really. Yeah, then I'll just go back to the pack and just maybe say that it looks no, it doesn't look like it's gonna fire anymore anytime soon. So I'll go back to the pack.
All right. Well, you should be heading down these stairs.
Do I hear any noises?
Just going off your passive perception, looking at the stairs here, there's cobwebs kind of hanging from the stairs and the roof. The middle part is quite well traveled, though. There's no real dust there, no cobwebs or anything. And kind of right along the center, the cobwebs are burned away, as if someone was holding like a torch aloft in front of them, trying to light as far as they could down the stairs as they went down.
So it's a well-traveled path. Look at the straight line of burnt cobwebs and no dust down the middle of the stairs.
That's a good observation. Sharp as attack you are.
Try to be.
Okay, well, I'm gonna have to light a torch then. Black, eh?
Yes. Just pitch black down there.
Wait, human,
Dwarf.
dwarf see in the dark?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Two night vision there,
Yeah.
I wish it was called night
yeah. I
vision.
know, eh?
Yeah.
I think
Or if you could get a feat to get like predator, like infrared vision, should be pretty sweet.
Yeah, that would be cool.
dark vision, yeah. You can see dim light up to 60 feet.
Right. So Amara, Belmir, and Walken can see in the dark. Now you prefer Walken, I know that, or Warken.
It's Worken, but because he's super fake Swiss German,
Yeah.
he pronounces it like it's a V.
Yeah.
Walken.
Walken.
Valken Wagner.
Right. So we'll go with Vaken from now on. Vaken.
Funny, one of my coworkers, his name is Voter.
Yeah?
Voter.
Yeah. It starts with a W though. W-O-U-T-E-R.
Interesting.
He pronounced it Voter.
He's German.
He's South African.
He's South African.
The Blitzkrieg went pretty far south.
yeah.
All right. So yeah, so you traverse down this staircase, and it goes deep underground, and it's far, far down that you guys are walking. Belmir, you notice with your stone cunning and your massively high passive perception that this long walkway is designed as a defense. Every once in a while, along the left or right-hand side, you see an alcove with levers and pulleys in it that dwarves, as they give ground, they can pull it and they can drop the ceiling down, essentially sealing the passageway in retreat. So, it takes...
See that? Like, there's like ropes and stuff.
Yes. Yeah, well, the alcove is dwarf-sized, so it's about 5 feet tall, maybe a little bit taller, and on the inside there are like giant hand grips that you can grab. And you know that if you pulled down on those, the chains would go up and would release the rock that's just kind of held over top with like a hairpin. And as soon as that hairpin's removed, the rock will come down and crash down and seal the passageway.
That's really that. Don't touch the levers. Otherwise, if you don't want to stay down here forever.
Oh, hell no.
It's too dark down here for me.
And the further you go, all of you start to pick up the sense of death, decay, rot that are kind of wafting up, blowing up through the complex and out through the collapse that those kobolds had opened up underneath that stonemason's house.
Oh boy, that's wretched.
You're not kidding there.
I haven't smelled something that bad since that one man back in the circus.
Which man was that?
Oh, you don't remember?
I don't remember. Did you have relations with him?
Oh, hell no. Hell,
Oh, hell no.
he wasn't touching this nice red locks I got here. He smelled far too bad. He was almost as bad as this dungeon.
That is a very smelly man.
So on this map, there are torches everywhere, but ignore those. It is pitch black. You can only see around you. You come out through some ornate doors that are kind of already opened. One's cocked to the side, broken off the hinges. The other one still swings freely, inlaid with what looks like some type of precious metal. Don't really know what. You can investigate if you want.
Sure.
All right, yeah, roll an investigation with advantage for your stone cunning and dwarven knowledge.
15.
15. Looking at it, it looks like bits of electrum have been kind of hammered into it. Some of it polished to a sheen that almost looks like gold. Other parts of it have been roughed up so it looks almost like platinum, but it's definitely all just electrum running throughout it. And this is the source of the decay as soon as you come through that door. You see a lot of bodies, some ancient skeletons of dwarves and orcs and goblins, just kind of laying in decay. You can tell that they're dwarves and stuff by the armor that's still on them. Not of any use, but definitely dwarven-made ring mail and plate mail, and weapons that have essentially just rusted and are just a stiff breeze will just turn to dust. The goblins and orcs, the skeletons are all in disarray. A lot of them have been picked upon. As you look at them, something has been eating them over the centuries, possibly. But there's fresh bodies as well. As you come in to your right, there's kobolds galore, dead, like a final stand. Behind them, there are 3 or 4 large kobolds that are also dead, laying on the ground. To the left, coming out of what looks like a breach in the wall, are bodies of goblins scattered hither thither. A couple of bugbears as well, laying on the ground, dead. Just littering the ground everywhere, and the stench of decay just permeates the air. Belmir and Vulcan, you two with the highest passive perception, you also notice a human male body laying there, desiccated. The body's been ripped asunder, the head's missing. Long sword still in its grasp.
Is that your friend?
I don't know.
Points at the.
What did your friend wield for a weapon?
I believe it was a long sword, but he has no head. Do I recognize his armor or anything?
Yeah. As you go over to it and look, just scatter some dead bodies here. Are the rest of you going up as well?
I'm following the little man with the torch.
As you approach, it becomes more and more aware to you that, yes, this is your missing friend. His sister is nowhere to be seen, though.
Oh, it looks like we found him.
That can't be him. That can't be. I refuse.
I know you were quite fond of him.
It's gotta be someone else. Hey, how do we prove it's him? He doesn't have a head.
Oh, look at his armor and the sword. I recognize it.
You're right.
But what would take his head? And why?
Don't know.
And where is Charlene? She's not nowhere to be seen.
Well, hopefully she got away.
Is his body? Is he just headless? Is he stabbed? Is he
The body's ripped asunder.
just in pieces?
Can't really. Well, roll an investigation check, see if you can find out what the cause of death was.
I'll help you.
Sure. Yeah.
How far did we go down those stairs, do you think? Estimate.
Probably 300 feet of just stairs.
11.
11?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't tell exactly what killed him. There are stab wounds all over him. His chest looks like it's been kind of, I don't know, like if it was an acid or if it was something, but something's eaten into him and ripped everything out. All of his organs are gone. The ribs are kind of spread out, flayed almost, like an eagle, spread like an eagle. His head's been removed completely. Very clean cut as well.
Doesn't look like it was something came out of him.
No. No.
That's scary.
No, I'll give you that as a freebie without rolling. But it doesn't look like anything came out. It looks like something came in and removed everything.
Is his head anywhere to be seen?
Roll a perception check.
Do this one as me. 10.
10?
Yeah.
Looking around, you don't see a head anywhere. You do notice some movement, though, coming from where the goblin bodies are piled up.
Okay, I'll relay. Guys, I think there's something moving over there.
Turns a lot quick. What is it?
With your passive perception, high enough to see there are several large rats, giant rats, eating the goblins.
What's your friend's name?
This guy who's dead?
Yeah.
It's Talgan.
Talgan.
Hukreli?
Yep.
Or Hukreli? Something like that.
As you look over towards where the goblins are and the rats are munching away, and at the breach that happened in that wall there, you can see the tumbled down stone and then the natural cave beyond. You get this sound now of those voices that you heard before, that guttural, high-pitched voices. Sounds like far away, but it sounds like many, many voices coming from that direction.
Sounds like there's a lot of voices down there.
Do we hear it now that he's pointed it out to us?
Yeah, as you all kind of point your ears and dedicate some time to listen, you all start to hear the voices. It sounds like hundreds, maybe, of individuals down there.
Does anyone know what they're saying? Recognize the language they're speaking?
Do any of you speak Goblin?
I think I do. Just the basics. No, I don't.
She speaks orc.
No. I'd say they're somewhat related to each other, like they've grown adjacent to each other as orcs and goblins were kind of shunted into the cave networks by the other races.
Different dialects.
So some of the words she can make out, some of them sound familiar, but they're using like the wrong context or something, or in the wrong sentence structure, so that it's hard for her to understand what's being said, especially from the distance that it's echoing.
Well, I don't suggest that we go that way. It sounds like there's a lot. But if Charwin's down there, I mean, we might have to.
We can't let her face the same fate of her brother.
Looking around the great job. Love it. Looking around the chamber that you're in right now, besides the cave-in that you can hear the voices coming through, there is a bridge that stretches across.
I'm gonna look for tracks.
Sure. Roll survival.
Not good.
10. Looking around, this whole battlefield is kind of masked. Any steps that have happened here, you can't make out if anyone went in that direction or not.
Well, I don't suggest we go down that way, but maybe we can follow this path here. What do you guys want to do?
Prefer not to go down the voices with
I agree.
a lot of people.
How about you, Vaken? Well, here's the one you were looking for.
Scheiße! I need to investigate the body for anything worth anything. Signet ring.
Yeah.
Mention signet ring.
Ooh.
Hey, investigation.
Mm-hmm.
21.
21, there you go.
Anyone?
Yes, looking at the body at the same time that your halfling friend's looking at it now, you do notice that the signet ring is still on the hand.
Do you mind if I partake in my business?
What do you need?
The ring on his finger.
Why do you need the ring on this ring?
Because it is worth something, and he owes. He
He's
owes
dead
a
now.
certain
I think
somebody.
he owes nothing now. He's a dead man.
Not to certain people.
There's no fashion shows in the afterlife.
I suppose he won't be doing anything with it anyways.
Thank you, sir. This makes my job a lot easier. And as a favor, I will continue to follow you into the dungeons.
Well, if we find his sister, do you think we can ask her if she wants the ring? Maybe it's got some sentimental value to the family.
If that is the plan, I am taking the ring and going back to the surface.
I don't know. That doesn't seem very nice.
It's not. It is life.
I don't know.
Oh, I love it.
I've got to ask, what did he do that he owes for? I mean,
That's-
he's a dead man now. You can tell tales.
Unfortunately, that is information I am not even privy to. I get a letter, I follow through with said letter.
Who gives you those letters?
As far as I know, a halfling.
As far as you know, you've never met them?
Never.
Then how do you know you can trust what the letter's saying?
Because once I finish what the letter says, I get gold.
I like
Oh, so you're going to get gold for this ring?
And see, possibly, yes. Do you want to share now? Is that what this is about?
What if the
No.
family has more gold than what you're willing to get?
But I mean, you could sell them a fake ring or something. What else? Does he have gold teeth? Do you want the ring that bad? I need something. That's all I need, just something.
Well, if you want gold teeth, you got to find his head.
Well, that's
I
unfortunately.
don't believe he had gold teeth.
Longsword?
Just take the ring.
Does it sound like the voices are even closer?
Roll a perception check. Do you take the ring?
Yeah.
Is his long sword nice?
It's a regular long sword.
22.
Just a plain old long sword.
22?
23.
23? No, it doesn't sound like the sounds are getting closer. Longsword looks like it's just a regular longsword, but well oiled, well looked after. With that 22, though, you do hear, coming from behind you,
Of course.
this guy, who I just painted up,
Yeah. What the fuck is that?
comes crawling from behind the kobolds where it was hunkered down eating, and seeing the freshest morsel of food being touched by the elf.
Great.
It comes forward to protect its meal. And you guys can all roll initiative.
My bad.
However, thanks to Belmir's high perception roll at the right time, you guys are not surprised.
Oh!
Okay. Vakken.
9.
Dempsey.
15.
Belmir.
14.
Amara.
Dirty 20.
Ooh.
Saucy.
And
13.
JC. 13. Alright, top of the round. Actually, I haven't even rolled for these guys yet.
Guys, I don't know how much
Guys?
start this off with Amar.
What the hell?
There's giant rats.
What? Do you have ice cubes?
He's an ice elf.
Nice elf.
He didn't have a picture yet. So he was like, just ice cubes, man. I was like,
There you go.
okay, top of the round, Amara. As Belmir says, look out!
I mean, why not?
Say it right.
It's Chowder. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go with the old Eldritch Blast. Why not?
All right. Who are you shooting at?
I'm gonna
There's
shoot
a
the
few
big
rats and then the big monster.
one. Yeah,
All right.
this huge centipede looking thing. Okay. 17 plus whatever.
That hits. That hits.
That's a D4. For 6 damage.
Nice. Yeah, so as this centipede thing kind of comes crawling over top of these kobolds, its feet just kind of clicking against the stone, its mandibles clacking at you. Just, yeah, let loose with an eldritch blast. Boom! Hits it in the side of the face, but doesn't look like it's going to slow down at all. Anything else you want to do?
Run. Away from the rats and away from that thing, so probably to the door, kind of where we came in. Maybe like here, if we can.
Yeah. 30?
Yeah, sure.
All right. So you run back there. And yeah, in the center of the map, there's this head, kind of statuesque head that's kind of fallen down, is shattered there on the floor. That is about, I'd say, about 10 feet tall. So there is a mound there that you guys can climb on and take advantage of. All right. So, giant rat. Comes running at Amara. You just came within its range. It's going to take a bite at you. That is a 15 to hit.
Yeah.
That is 5 points of damage. That bites her in the other butt cheek.
Not my other cheek. What is with these rats?
That's its turn. Fancy.
Okay. Fancy will run towards those rats.
All right.
Take a swipe. 13 to hit.
13 hits.
For 6 points of damage.
Nice. Solid hit. The rat takes the hit. You can feel bones crunch underneath it, but it pushes itself back up, and it's still in the fight. Still ready to go.
And bonus action, I'll fucking give it a kick. For 16 to hit.
That hits.
For 7 points of damage.
That's enough. How do you want to kill it?
As he cracks him with the fucking quarterstaff and hears the bones crack, and as soon as he gets up, he'll just crush his head.
Right. Just a big stomp. Yeah. Blood seeps out from underneath it. Its body's kind of shaking in its death throes, and then quickly subsides to stillness. All right. Anything else you want to do? That's about 15 feet of your movement to get there.
Yeah, if I can make it over to these rats, I will.
You have 35 feet of movement, right?
I have 35 feet now.
It's a fast little halfling.
Yeah, that's about all I can do.
Pumping those fucking legs.
All right. Fancy Bilmir.
Going after the big fucker.
All right. See JC in front of you. You run around him. You gonna charge up in melee, or do you want to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be 18.
18 hits. Yeah.
Seven damage.
Nice. Yeah, your hammer. It's a hammer you have, right?
Warhammer.
Warhammer. Yeah, your warhammer clangs into this giant centipede thing. You can roll a history check if you want to try and identify it.
Sure.
Hits its hard carapace and bounces off, but you notice a lot of cracks underneath, and it kind of shies away from your hammer.
3.
Yeah, it's just a nasty, whatever it is.
Big insect.
Big insect. Alright, it's its turn now. So after you hit it, it's one of its tentacles that are kind of wreathing around its mouth. It's going to lash out at you. That is a 24 to hit. You take 3 points of poison damage. And you have to roll me a con save, which you will have advantage on because it's poison. And you have advantage on poison saves, right?
Advantage against
Yeah.
poison. Con save?
Yeah.
God. That'll be a 16.
16, yeah. You feel something get like pumped into you from the tentacle as it latches onto you, but you pull your arm away and quickly kind of shrug it off. It sees you pull away and it's going to take a bite at you. The nat 20.
Fucking green dice.
That's 2d4 plus 2, so that's 10 damage right off the bat, plus another 5. So 15 points of damage total on that crit.
Good night, sweet prince.
Holy shit.
Yep.
You all see this centipede thing kind of rear up on its middle legs and then come down and just bite, this horrific bite on your dwarven companion Bellamere. But he's still standing. He's still in the fight.
I see your dog and I think of that Instagram thing I sent you with the
Oh, yeah.
flower.
I was thinking of doing that to her. Guy dipped put his hand in some flour and then the mark of Sauron on it.
It was so weird.
Or Sauron. Okay, JC.
Well, a couple things I was gonna do, but anyways, well, I'm gonna
Do something badass.
But now after seeing Belmere get kind of yeah, that's what I was thinking. You're seeing Belmere get a little beat up there. I'm gonna approach the backside of the massive centipede thing and pull out my quarterstaff and give him a whack.
Alright. I'll give you advantage because you're flanking.
Nat 20.
20.
Nice.
D6 plus 3.
So
So
9 points of damage right off the bat.
And then how does the rest work? Sorry?
You're using it two-handed though, right?
It's D8.
Yes, but it says 1d6 plus 3.
But if you use it two-handed, it's
It
D8.
should be
Versatile.
a D8 as well. Yeah, and brackets there. 1d8 plus 3. You barely see it on your...
Oh, because it's dark.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so two-handed, yeah, it's an extra die, or a bigger die. So yeah,
So
so
11.
it's 11 points of damage right off the bat.
Okay.
Well, no, you gotta roll your.
And then
D8
you
then.
roll your D8.
Just, yeah, sorry.
11 damage?
Yeah.
Do you need one?
Another 6?
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice. Good job. It is now bloodied.
Hey.
You crack into it. One of its legs kind of shatters under the impact, and it's hanging there kind of limply. And you see it turn its pupilless white eye back on you and stares at you. Vulcan.
Vulcan is going to go on top of the head.
Right, roll me a acrobatics check. It's not a super hard one, but part of your movement, so it doesn't count to anything. Cost anything.
7.
7. You start to climb up. It's a smooth cut head, and your foot just can't find any purchase. And you can either spend an action to climb up it, or you can just slide down it to the side and still
Super
have your action.
smooth, like, how come that too? We'll just make our moves and deal with the next round for now. I am going to fire away.
All right. 11 misses. Your arrow shoots off into the darkness, clangs off the wall behind JC.
What are you shooting at there, man?
Nobody, apparently. Yeah, my turn. Yeah. Good start. Good start.
Good start. You used those dice for something else, didn't you?
Apparently must have. Oh, that little. I bet you the little one was rolling and fucked with it.
yeah.
Blame her.
Yeah.
Bought her pink dice and everything. She wants
Kids
nothing.
ruin everything.
Everything.
Goes without saying.
What are you trying to say?
Alright. So the giant rat's going to take a bite at you, Fancy, because you ran up to it. That's a critical.
Are you serious?
Yeah, 20.
You son of a bitch.
So that's 6 points of damage right off the bat, and another 3. So 9 points damage. Total.
You dirty rat. You dirty rat.
Alright, it's going to stay where it is. Top of the round, Amara.
Alright, well, since that one's biting me, I'm gonna. Cantrips I can use whenever.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give that one the old Eldritch Blast. Turn
You
around.
have disadvantage.
Yeah.
Would it?
Yeah.
It's ranged.
Oh, yeah, and I'm right there. Okay, maybe that's not a good plan then.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's 2.
I'm, gonna,
My face.
I'm just gonna stab him with the dagger, I guess.
Alright.
Go with that.
It was rolling bad last week, though.
Oh, it was. Yeah, it's due, I guess, right?
It's plus 4.
15.
15 hits.
What's the 1d? 34. Jeez.
Yeah. Little knife, little die.
Not bad. 3 plus 2, so 5.
5 points of damage. Its blade.
And then if I move, it gets an attack of opportunity, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we'll go with that.
Alright. She's going to stay put?
Yeah.
Alright.
Not the smartest thing, but.
So it is its turn now. It's going to take a bite at her. That is a 15 to hit.
Yes.
You guys are going to die.
Probably.
Rats.
5 points of damage.
Yep.
It's going to stay where it is. Fancy.
You little fucking bastard. As he takes a swat at him for 13 to hit.
13 hits.
For 9 points of damage.
Ooh, it's on death's door. You crack into it, one of its eyes kind of plops out, and it's just like haggardly breathing.
Domps on it for 12 to hit.
12 just
This is
hits, yeah.
overage, cast mage armor.
For
And that about boosts
7
your
points of
HP
damage.
Up to 15.
Nice.
Or you can do it next turn.
Another stomp.
Action.
another crack and
She
stomp.
doesn't use a spell slot for it.
Another
so-
rat bites the dust.
Yeah, the spell slots. I'm
Fancy
assuming
the
we
rat
have
man.
two then.
And see the
Yeah,
rat
but
killer.
it's-
I have
because
still
of
my
its her
35
Eldritch
feet, so
Yeah.
I'm going
invasion,
to,
She can just cast it many times.
on top of these,
Alright. Roll an acrobatics check.
and then
So
flip
that'll
off
boost her
over
HP.
top
Kick.
of
Oh,
Walker.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I wasn't sure.
Acrobatics,
How many
right?
Yeah.
Spells I get to
Yeah,
start
it's
with.
just this one.
Yeah, it's just the mage armor.
Okay. 16.
16 will do it. You climb up, jump off. Do a
And
little
do
flip.
the old 3-point quarterstaff. Just like that.
Just
Just,
like
like
that.
that.
Severe letting. Severe letting.
Dope ass monk shit.
Do I have any more movement?
No, that one's still there. This one's good. 10. No, that would be about
Okay.
it. Alright, Delmir.
You cast healing word on myself.
Life cleric.
Yo. I'm gonna smack it again. Nice. 13 plus 5.
That hits.
Full damage.
4 damage?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, your hammer cracks into this one. Another kind of splintering of the carapace. Yeah, it still looks like it's still in the fight. It can't really go anywhere with being surrounded by you guys, but yeah, good job. Alright, its turn. So, odds for you, Belmir, it's going to go after you. Evens, it's going to go after you, JC. 4. So it turns around and goes after JC. The one who hit it with the critical thinks you're the bigger threat now.
He's got
Tentacle
beef with
attack
Russell Wilson.
is
Yeah.
that hits 20, 25 to hit. That's 3 points of poison damage. And roll a Constitution saving throw.
Plus 3, 21.
That hits. Or not hits. That saves. Saves.
Safe so good, you.
Your body, your immune system successfully punched the poison back out of you.
It's just, yeah, closes. What the fuck just happened there?
But it takes a bite at you. Leans back on that leg that you broke, and stumbles and misses you completely with a nat 1 on the roll.
Sweet.
And that's its turn. So JC, you're up.
Perfect.
Well, smack.
It's slaughtering.
I don't like that. So yeah, I'm gonna take a swing back and.
You have advantage though.
Yeah.
Do I?
Because you're flanking. Yeah.
No, but he's facing me now. I thought he.
No, because I'm opposed to him.
Yeah. So you both have advantage when you're attacking. Could you take advantage on yours?
I'm just a life cleric though. I didn't think I would have. A war cleric might.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't think
Yeah,
a
that's
life
true.
cleric would.
Oh,
That's true.
Yeah, interesting.
Even worse.
Even worse. Two.
This thing's it's fucking scary, man.
It is.
It's big and it's got giant mandibles and it smells like death. It's got like intestines hanging off of it that it was eating. Like it's fucking gross. And yeah, you miss. Bad. Vodka.
I guess I'll try and fucking scurry up the fucking. I'll watch this guy half my size. Oh yes, very fancy circus man.
You're damn right.
I'm just gonna lay there for a bit.
You go to climb up again and your foot slips again. You like headbutt it. You feel like a little bit of blood coming out of your nose. Fuck.
I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I have what I came for. I'm leaving. So fucking mad. I'm gonna turn around and just shoot more arrows. Hit him. Do something.
You know what? That was a nat 1. I'm gonna give you advantage. You're gonna get an advantage for a nat 1 on your attack.
So pissed
Just
off.
because you're fucking pissed off.
This is the fucking yeah.
That's a 10.
16.
16 hits, huh?
Roll your match. Got
Roll
a
again.
match.
See if you get that 20.
Oh.
Another 10.
Yeah, you mad. You mad.
You also get you also get
Oh, nice. Okay, that's all right. 11 damage.
you also get sneak attack.
Do I have advantage? Oh, I have advantage, so I get sneak
Yeah,
attack.
and it's engaged too.
It's
so-
engaged.
And it's engaged. Oh, not bad. So 10, 14 damages.
Nice. It is on death's door. Another hit like that, it's gonna be gone.
Probably should have took 4 damage when I did first. 4 actually.
Yeah, it was a D10 plus 4 for that first Eldritch Blast.
Oh, okay, that's the plus 1 on top.
Yeah,
Can you
that's just
interact with an
whatever that-
option
Yeah.
or an object
Okay.
as a bonus
I wasn't sure
action?
if that was like that.
I don't
Grabbing
know
it?
what that
Oh,
is.
yeah.
Just there it says interact with an object action
Yeah.
in combat. I can use a bonus action.
To what?
I just want to slap that rock.
Yeah, yeah.
Sweet. Bonus action. Take a deep
Yeah.
breath.
Yeah. It's this surly dwarf face, and you can tell that this whoever
Just
carved
like
this
me.
did not like elves.
So fuck off.
Yeah, and you give him a good smack, and
You listen here, statue. I'll end my turn.
all right, top of the round, Amara.
I'm gonna use mage armor on myself.
Oh, good idea.
Thank you. Wasn't mine.
So is that an action then?
Yeah.
I'm assuming, yeah. Okay.
So just boost your AC to 15.
Yeah, that's probably it.
She has any bonus actions.
Thanks. Stefan sounds like he's right out of like an early 90s action.
Big Trouble Little China sounds going on here. Crawling
Yeah.
through the sewer.
Classic.
Yep. Well, that's it.
Right. Rat watches as you cast this spell, and this beautiful pirouette you do, and this magical armor kind of shimmers on you for a little bit. It doesn't give a fuck though. Takes a bite at you with a 13 to hit.
That would have hit.
This time its teeth come down and clamp onto this magical barrier that just stops its teeth from hitting you. Good round. Good round. Fancy.
Fancy goes ripping up to that creature.
Oh, I thought you pointed back at the statue. Yeah, fuck you. Fuck you and your
So I get
statue.
advantage?
Yes. Okay, flanking.
18 on the first one. Come on, that one. No, I'll take that 18. For 6 damage.
It's literally on death's door. You hit it and it kind of slinks down to the ground and is struggling to push itself back up, ichor kind of dripping from its mouth.
Still advantage.
Still have that?
Mm-hmm.
Of course. 10.
10? Yeah. Yeah, no. Belmere!
Finish it. Yeah,
That was a journey on that die. 11? Misses.
This fucking worm.
That's a 14. And it's like, nah.
Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2. Turns around to go after you, Fancy, who just hit it.
Didn't like that.
Did not like that at all. Tentacle whips out at you. Nat 1.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah. Struggling to hold itself up, and the tentacle kind of just slaps on the ground beside you and pulls back. But it suddenly lunges forward with a bite. That is a 15 to hit.
No, it's not a hit at all.
No, it's not. You don't tell me what it's not.
That's right.
No. Yeah, so it just lunges out to bite at you, and its mandibles clank on nothing but air. As you quickly jump out of the way. JC.
I'm gonna do it again. Why not? 19. Yeah.
Roll damage if you want.
Yeah.
Show off, show off.
8.
You clobber it and it goes down, and you can see its little legs try and push itself back up, but then it's just this long exhale of breath, and then it just slumps down and doesn't move again.
Okay.
Good job.
And with my movement, I'm gonna move 30 feet towards the box.
Go running up. Vakken.
Can I see Zerat?
Climb upon this head you will.
You'll definitely see it if you come up on the
Take a
head.
right.
Yeah.
Get a really good view of
Yeah.
everything.
To your right, you can totally tell that Amara's fighting something.
It is her turn next. I could just sit and pout. Is that what I'm hearing? Ow, my ass! You know, fuck you, Rock. Okay.
Not that supple ass.
I'm climbing a rock. 18.
Oh yeah.
DC 20.
This time
He
you hunker
slips on
down
the
your
way down.
legs and yeah, you backflip onto the rock. Land. 3-point landing. Stand up. Bow ready. It's a rat she's fighting. Looks hurt already. She looks hurt as well.
I kind of just want to hit the rock with a hand axe. But I will shoot the rat. Unless I really shouldn't. Okay. I should know this already. 12, 18 to hit.
Oh yeah. And you get sneak attack.
We are 12 damage.
12 damage. How do you want to kill it?
Sever the head from the spine.
Yeah. This arrow ricochets down, comes in one side, right by the spine of the head, hits the ground, bounces off, comes up the other side, and the head just kind of rolls off.
Oh, my hero!
Fuck you, Rock!
I suppose you can have that ring then for saving my life.
If I'm being honest, it was getting pretty close. I thought maybe you all would die and I could just walk out of here. But it looks like I will have to continue into the dungeon.
We appreciate that.
Not at all. It's really hard not to. I love the. Every time I'm trying to talk to you, it's really hard not to instantly mimic the irony. That's a weird feeling to like, no, don't, what, that's not.
It would be hard. But yeah, battle comes to an end. More corpses have joined the ones sitting here rotting in this forsaken graveyard of bodies. I'll say Bellamere and Vaken with your incredibly high passive perceptions and investigations. You both see that the ancient skeletons that are here of the orcs and the dwarves, a couple of humans and gnomes and other goblinoids and stuff as well mixed in, stretches down across the bridge. The sounds of the goblins through the breach there haven't noticed anything. The sound is the same. The voices sound the same. If your battle was noticed at all, they don't care.
Someone drop a bucket. Okay, well, I guess we'll just keep going that way, I guess. Or what's the...
Let's get out of here. Don't need any more of those things coming.
Where did the centipede come from?
It was over here.
Just chilling.
Okay.
Yeah. As soon as you guys came in, it was eating the kobolds, and as soon as you guys came in, it stealthed. It was waiting for an opportunity to come at you, and then as soon as it saw you messing with its food that it was just eating, it got
Touching
kind of
the body's
mad.
business.
So there's
If we
nothing-
didn't touch the body, would it have left us alone?
You'll never know, I guess.
I didn't take any damage, so.
That's rogues, man. That's rogues.
And ranged helps. I can run away from damage.
Alright, so following the ancient desecrated corpses,
Is this where the water dropped in? Or is this what's on there?
you guys come to a flooded chamber with another bridge. This bridge again covered with bodies. An epic battle had happened here. eons ago, as all that's left is skeletons and rusted metal. But again, many different types of creatures were involved, mainly orcs and dwarves, but humans, gnomes, and stuff as well. With your passive perception being so high, I'm going to be saying that a lot. You do notice scrawlings and paint marks kind of marking the railings that go towards this far door at the end of this bridge. Roll an insight check to kind of see what they mean.
That one.
It's in Goblin. Who knows what they're talking about? You know, it could be "Welcome to the party." You know, like
You saw your torch, right?
Yeah.
What color is it?
the markings.
Yeah.
Mix of red, black, easy pigments to find like charcoal and blood and whatnot. But yeah, red and black mainly.
And how are they?
Like on the railing here, the railing on this side, kind of both sides before the bridge. A couple of pillars back, marked again, but then nothing further down.
Would Amara notice any letters or words? The orc?
Yeah. And you pointed out to everyone?
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, if anyone else wants to make a roll, they can make a roll.
Look at all these markings.
Investigation.
Insight or investigation.
I have no idea what they are. Blood and dirt.
I'm no help either. 8.
Yeah, 8.
All right.
I don't know what any of this
Did
means.
you roll for Amara? Yeah. And GC?
Oh, no, for GC.
The fighter will be.
I know what these are.
8. What were the ones? Sorry, investigation.
Insight or investigation.
I'll take the insight for 12.
For 12? All right. Yeah, you're looking at it and you're like, guys, it's a circle with a line through it. It means don't go.
Is that
Yeah.
what that is?
I think so. Seen that before.
Yeah, so it's from what you garner from it, looking at it, you figure that it's warnings to not proceed any further. But it's not like they put guards. They didn't put up a barricade. Just they're goblins. If someone wanders in and dies, they don't really care.
So I'll relay that,
There's
obviously.
another door there.
There's another door there. Yeah, and you guys can see flickering of light coming from underneath it.
Is there a keyhole?
No.
Well, yeah, I'll relay that doesn't look like we should go that way, or it's telling us not to. Maybe that there's a trap or something on the bridge. And then go over to the door and put my ear up against it and see if I can hear anything.
Alright, just give me a second here.
So I'll pull up the stats of everything.
Alright, so you're gonna go up and listen to it?
I want to, yes.
Are you sure about that? It's a mimic! No.
You died.
The door! Joke's on you!
Alright, so you go up and you press your ear against it and roll a perception check.
3. It's quiet as hell on that side.
It's dwarven made, and you know, even though it's been hundreds of years, it's still very sturdy and solid, and it's hard to make any sound out from behind it.
I don't hear anything.
Yeah. It's a nice fucking door.
It's a solid door.
Is this open? Or is it locked?
I'm proficient with thieves' tools.
Yeah?
That's my background. Do you have a thieves' toolkit?
No.
Being a rogue, you don't have a thieves' toolkit.
Didn't bring one.
Does anyone have a thieves' toolkit?
Does anyone
No,
have a mirror?
I'm trying to get the little mirror that you can.
No, I did not.
If anyone
As
would,
if
it would be
Amara does.
Amara.
Yes. That vain bitch.
Here's a disguise kit. Yeah. Mirror in there.
There would be a mirror in it, yeah.
Enough to through the door or underneath?
No,
the door?
you'd have to break it.
Alright, should we disguise him here as a goblin and send her on in, or?
Is there enough to like look underneath? Just normal. Crouch under.
Roll me a perception check. Like it's very close to the floor.
That'd be a
13. Looking underneath it, you can see just like flickering light, obviously torch light. You don't see any movement or anything beyond it.
What do you think?
13. Don't see anything. There's light.
So it's very quiet on that side. I can't hear anything.
Can I hear anything?
Yeah, roll a perception check.
It's very quiet. I told you.
I have an 11.
Yeah.
It's a well-made door.
It's a solid door.
Well, I think you guys don't hear anything. There must
What's
be
that
nothing
on?
there.
An 11 though. I say you hear the occasional, almost sounds like a whimper.
There's something in there.
What do you think it is?
We got a baby.
Oh, if it's a baby, we got to go in there.
Get in my belly.
Well, let's go check it out. It's either we go down the warning bridge or we go through this door.
Is it unlocked?
Are you opening the door?
Are we opening the door?
I'll reach out. Is it handles or is it doorknob?
It's
It's the fucking like
it's
knockers.
yeah.
Oh man.
It's got a handle.
Is it push or pull?
It's fucking long. It's a push.
It's push, yeah.
Since I'm there, I'll try and just ever so gently just kind of open the door, just enough to maybe peek inside.
All right.
Oh,
So you slowly open the door as it moves on rusted hinges. On the far wall, you see a small candle kind of just sitting on top of some rubble, flickering in the light, especially as the door opens and the kind of air rushes into the room. Beside it, you see a human woman cradling a head in her lap. She's crying and staring at the head and mumbling to herself incoherently. Just, you can't make out anything that she's saying.
Okay, well I'll turn back to Mara and Fancy, and I think your friend's in here.
Fancy will run in.
All right. Yeah. So you run past everyone and you run inside, and yes, it's Sharwin sitting there with her brother's head in her lap. And she's just crying, her eyes are red. Dust and debris is kind of coating her hair and her face. She looks damaged from the battle. Hasn't been able to heal herself. Some of it looks infected. She has a real look of just derangement on her, like she's seen things that she can't explain.
Sharwin. Oh my god. It's me, Fancy.
And she's just trembling and shaking in front of you.
Amara, come.
I'll head over.
Oh no, what are you doing?
So as you all walk in, this would be kind of like an old dwarven guardhouse for the bridge here going across. There are racks of ancient old weapons lining the walls, most of them rusted to slivers of what they used to be. The wood bent at odd angles as they've dried out unnaturally over the centuries.
Is there any shiny weapons? Maybe it's magical weapon?
Roll a straight luck check. All of you can. So just a straight D20
Just a
roll.
solid D20. What's with tens tonight? 10.
10.
9.
999.
9?
Right.
9.
So looking around, everything looks, it's just dust covered and rotten and stuff. However, Vaken, you do find a pole in there. It's a weird looking pole, just a cylinder about 2 feet long, with like a sliding switch in the middle.
Lightsaber.
What's a lightsaber?
I guess I'll go pick it up.
All right, you pick up this strange little cylinder, 2 feet long with a sliding switch on it.
Push the button. Push it. Push it.
Meanwhile, Fancy and Amara, yeah, you see Sharwin. She's just out of her mind in grief over her brother. And for the past day or so, she's maybe been locked up in here just cradling her brother's head, stroking its hair, and just existing in this hellhole.
We've got to get her out of here. She's going mad.
Think so.
Fancy will, console her. Come on, we've got to get you out of here. Let's go.
Yeah.
You can give me the head.
Amaro.
As soon as you go to grab the head, she like hugs it into her bosom and just holds it. Like the tendons on her arms and her fingers are just standing out. She's holding it so tightly.
All right, you can keep the head.
Sharwin, how did this happen?
Tolgan had a mission. We were supposed to find a box. We never made it far enough. He was struck down. He was struck down so fast.
What did it?
Goblins. There's so many goblins. The kobolds were nice. They needed help because the goblins were invading. Everything's. They're all dead. It's all dead now.
Yeah, we walked through it. We saw all the death.
But we'll be okay. We'll be okay. And she's like stroking Tolgan's head, his hair.
And she looks over tomorrow.
Nothing new.
Well, we've got to get you out of here.
We need the box. We have to get the box.
What's
What's in the box?
What's in the box? What's in the box?
I don't know. Someone called the spider needed it, and he's gonna kill us all.
Who's the spider?
She's like, I don't know. Tolgan knew.
Do you know of the spider?
No, I do not. Unless, do I know a spider? A Mr. Spider? No, I do not.
You don't know Mr. Spider?
Well, you say Mister, now you. I guess. Spider.
Not Mr. Spider. Spider, though.
Well, you got to come with us then. Do you know where this box is?
It's got to be further down, and she kind of gestures towards the bridge where the warning signs say.
Who
not
locked
to
you
go.
in? This room was locked. Who put you in this room? Were you
It's
just
like
hiding?
We ran here and hid.
Who's we?
Me
Her
and
brother and
Tolgan,
her.
and she's stroking his hair.
Cool. Yep.
Tolgan told me it's going to be all right,
It will be all right. Tolgan is telling you the truth.
and then you guys showed up. He was right.
You guys shouldn't have come. You knew better than that.
But the money, you couldn't say no to the money.
You can, but
No, he was in trouble. There was other people after him, and he needed the money.
Fancy looks on Earth. Oh. He's a little stank guy.
I doubt he owes us that great of a debt. It sounds like there are others he also owed. But it could have been me too. You never know.
Well, why don't you come with us? We've got some other fellow adventurers here that are willing to help us get through this terrible dungeon.
As long as we get the box first, then we can leave.
Is that the only way we're getting you out of here?
I'm not leaving without that box. Tolga needs it.
All right, you guys. Looney Tunes here. We got to get the box.
Hate to say it, but I don't know if Tolgan will be doing much when we get out of here.
Tolgan will just be fine. Don't worry about Tolgan.
Is he talking head?
Just trying to ease your pain, you guys. Fuck.
Well, I don't know her.
Clearly, she's gone off the rails. Look at her. She's petting her fucking beheaded fucking brother's head.
You might too if you lose somebody that close to you.
Only if it was you, Amara. Only if it was you.
Yes, you'd miss my sweet bosoms, wouldn't you?
I would. You know I would. You know I love those bosoms.
That's why I love you.
So when he comes back, you guys are going to be in like a full-blown relationship.
Yeah. Amar and Fancy are dating now.
Well, you guys, what do you think? Should we go down this bridge and look for this box? I mean, that's the only way we're getting out of here, so... What do you think? Does anybody have any healing? That rat took a big bite out of me.
Me too. My other butt cheek really hurts.
Still looks fantastic, though.
And she looks at you and she says, "Oh, you can use this." And she holds up a wand.
Okay.
I used it on Tolgan, and she strokes his hair.
Fancy's a little.
What did you do with this wand to Tolkien? Poor bastard.
It's a wand of healing.
Okay.
Yeah. Of course, once you're dead, it's can't really,
Becomes
especially
a wand.
beheaded.
Is she handing it to me?
Yeah.
It's just, what do I do with it?
She tells you the command word, which can be anything you want it to be.
Anything you want it to be.
Is that Elvish?
Be the best you can be.
So I say the magic word.
Right. Yeah. And
Jeez.
there are
Meat slide down
10 charges on it,
Not you.
and each charge will heal a d6.
Take that.
And if you use all 10 charges, you have to roll a d20, and on a natural one, the wand just kind of explodes into white dust.
On it when you're recharging it, or
If you use all the charges.
okay. It's fine for me. So that's one charge. Okay. Excellent.
Can you use that magic stick on me?
I sure can.
Which magic stick are you asking for now? You
Oh,
want
you
my
want
magic
some-
stick or this one?
You know which one I want.
I know which
But
one
I
you
want
want.
some heels.
He will. Here you go. Do I roll for him, or does he roll?
You can roll. Yeah. Did you say Popeye's chicken?
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
Three points of healing.
Sweet.
Does anyone else need a little love tap from this thing?
Okay.
Popeye's chicken.
Wow, that was really great.
You feel a smidge better.
Not much. Let's see.
If we're gonna cross this bridge here,
How are you? Moving so tall.
we should make sure that no arrows are gonna come flying out of the wall.
All right, here, you know what you're doing, so you go first because you know about the arrows.
I know what I'm doing.
The armored meat shield. You walk down the bridge first.
Yeah.
I don't have any armor currently.
Look at me, I'm wearing a fucking cloth here, man.
I have armor, but I'm not wearing it. So,
You have armor, but you're not wearing it. What the fuck does that mean?
well,
He's a fighter monk. He's feeling things out right now. You know?
I'm still trying to figure out who I am. I'm trying.
Fancy's just shaking.
All he knows is that he really likes turtles.
Oh, wait,
I like
you're
hitting
good.
things. Okay.
Fair enough, I like hitting things too. Alright,
I know you do.
let's get going. You stop, you saucy minx, you. I guess we're gonna head down the bridge.
Is Sharwin following us?
She is, yes, hesitantly clutching her brother's head in her arm, stroking its hair, muttering to it. Weird dog making weird sounds. Bellamere, again, with your massively high passive perception. As you get closer to the door, you can hear thumping coming from behind, like stone on stone.
Rolling stones. Oh, is there a keyhole?
No,
Can't look under the door.
just blackness, kind of radiating bits of red as well on left and right of you.
Is the door red?
Sorry. Is the door red?
No,
A little painted black.
Do I hear anything else?
no.
Is it locked? I just give it like a little.
No, it's open. It's definitely swing open.
Peek open.
Peek in the door.
The hinges are greased. As soon as it moves, it swings open.
Yeah.
Yeah, just peering in, you see down at the far end a golem of sorts in the shape of a dwarf, gears kind of whirring around it. It keeps stomping its giant maul of a hammer on the ground, and each time it does, there's this like white orb that keeps like deflecting it. Poof, 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 poof. It can't put its hammer back in place. Behind it, you can see an entryway that would go further into the mine. And you're guessing probably all the way to Wave Echo Cave, where the dwarves obviously meant to cut off Waterdeep from the profits of Wave Echo Cave and had excavated this giant tunnel around. But the cave behind it looks very much caved in.
There's lights.
Yeah, there's like a molten river
Yeah.
of lava running through, and you can see like that was the kind of reddish flashes on the left and the right when you were looking. Bridge in the middle expands over it. There are like some low burning magical braziers that are kind of emitting some light, not a whole lot. Scattered throughout the area here are many, again, ancient old corpses. Around the automaton, there are some new goblin corpses and bugbear that have just been like destroyed and smashed against the walls.
Freshly murdered.
Okay. Guess I'll walk in and then do an actual full survey of the room.
The room looks quite epic to you. This is obviously a last line of defense for Wave Echo Cave or for this portion of the tunnels. This area was going to be a be-all, end-all, and it was, judging by the amount of dead bodies that are scattered here and there. The stonework's quite nice. The murals on the walls depicting dwarven heroes are quite nice, still in immaculate condition. The river of lava, though, has wreaked havoc along the walls, and the railings and stuff that were there at one time have now shattered and fallen in.
How hot is it in here?
It's quite warm.
Yeah.
Quite warm.
So we're gonna run into that.
Oh yeah.
Like second session. Cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I guess that's
Yeah.
good. So
You would notice right away with your high passive perception that your elf friend is very uncomfortable in this room.
and his breath is very visible.
You okay?
Almost like. No! It is bloody hot in here. Scheiße! I'm sweating bullets. Arrows, sweating arrows. Darts, maybe? Sling ammunition. Sweating sling ammunition.
Which are bullets.
Back to bullets. Sweating bullets.
Can I determine what the orb is or anything like that?
You wish to approach the automaton?
Yes.
Yeah.
Fancy will follow. Right behind him.
All right.
Well, I'm getting closer. I might as well see if I can
All right.
notice anything interesting about them.
Is anyone else following? You walk across the bridge. The bridge holds your weight. Underneath, a few kind of specks of dust fall from it down to the lava, but it looks still sturdy to this day.
Mara will follow behind.
If I make it across, you guys are fine.
Yeah, and then
Probably the heaviest. So.
after they all cross, same with JC.
All right. So the four of you in the front, you can roll. Well, actually, all five of you. You're close enough. You can roll perception checks on this dwarvish golem here.
18.
18.
Eight.
11.
Guys with the crappy rolls.
10 for Amara and perception 7 for GC.
All right. So the rest of you, your eyes are all just drawn to this golem with the gears and wheels that are spinning on it, and the way it's moving is very unnatural, but also very dwarvish. It's got this weird amalgamation of things that it emotes to you. However, Fancy, you see that underneath it, where it's crushing down, there is a lone dwarf body laying there. Rotted. All that's left is a skeleton, but this immaculate-looking armor, almost. The armor, again, is very worn from being crushed underneath this magical maul for however many centuries that it's been sitting here, but the armor in its day must have been quite spectacular. Its hand is outstretched, the skeletal hand, and sitting in its hand is a box. Very much like this box. Sitting there, and each time the hammer crushes down on it, this white kind of orb protects it from being smushed. Also with the 18, it's not wood, this thing's wood, but it's definitely some type of metal that the box is made out of.
Hey, do you guys see that right there? In that dwarf's hand? Right underneath that big golem?
There's a light or something.
There's a box in his hand. This must be the box we're looking for. JC, go get it now.
Do I look like I'm gonna go grab that for you?
Oh, you're the biggest guy here.
I say also you see several, off that 18 roll that you did, several goblin arrows kind of scattered around as well. Like the goblins had tried shooting the box out, but to no avail.
Charwin, is that the box?
That must be it. It's the only thing it could be.
Well,
How are we gonna grab this?
someone can sneak up to it maybe and try and grab it.
Is it just loose in the hand, do you think?
Could be.
Like, is this hand, like...
The hand is
Or is it
cupped.
like-
It's a skeletal hand. It's cupped around it.
The only thing is that hammer keeps hitting it. So,
Did it hit in the armor or the box?
The box right now. But yeah, but you can see like the body's laying down. Like if you were, it's like that. The box is there, and just over time, it's The automaton also, you can tell, has a range of movement in here. It doesn't stray very far from the door, but
Do the bodies look like they were crushed?
yes.
Are there any large stones in the room that we could prop under it?
Looking around, yeah, there's lots of rubble. Some of it ranging from a few inches in diameter to up to a foot or two.
What do you think about shoving something under there so he can't drop the hammer?
Well, if you look at the bodies, it looks like they've all been crushed. I'm guessing they're crushed by this big fella here. Now, I think if maybe someone distracts the big guy and someone else goes and grabs the box. So you go distract the big guy, and I'll sneak in and grab the box.
Belmir will walk up.
He's got
Or
balls.
step onto the stage.
All right.
Kind of hoping his dwarven heritage might trigger
Yeah.
something into the golem.
So as you step up onto the stage, the head of the golem centers on you. The rest of its body is still kind of moving in its pattern that it's got, and the hammer is still coming down, but the head is stationary, just staring at you.
Alright, I guess Belmir's gonna be the distraction. Betsy will go behind.
All right. Belmir and Vulcan, both with your high passive perceptions. As you see Fancy walk up, the look on the golem's face changes, and its eyes definitely go look past Belmir at the halfling. And it's now staring at the halfling.
Oh, back up a little bit.
Okay. Betsy backs up off the. Yeah.
Right. You back up a little bit, and again, its eyes then focus on Belmir. But roll a insight check.
New dice. Well done.
It's hard to get any type of emotional response, especially from a rock.
Do you want my full?
But yeah, sure.
27.
27.
What did you get? The emotion.
But you being a dwarf and you being a rock seeker dwarf with heritage tied to this, you can tell that it's almost like the eyes of this golem soften when they see you.
I will, or Belmir will kind of just like command it almost like, Guardian of the passageway, your job is done. Stand down.
All right. Roll a persuasion check.
14.
14. Continues to hammer away as if its connection to the rock seekers and the commands has been lost over the centuries, but it still recognizes you as a friend and not a foe. Or maybe its mechanics have gotten stuck in some way that it cannot stop itself. But for some reason it's unable to acquiesce to your requests.
Do we see the gears and stuff moving? Like,
Yes.
yeah.
Is there anything stuck in the gears? You said it might be stuck in its motion.
Would roll a perception check. Yeah. Nothing that you can
I
see.
know. Right there. We'll take another 5 feet forward.
Right. It does not approach you aggressively, although you know that you are within its attack range. It just continues to pummel the ground in front of it, trying to destroy something that it's unable to destroy.
What if you get up close to the box, and I'll get up and try and bring its attention to me, and then once he looks at me, you grab the box and get out of there.
Sleight of hand isn't that good to grab stuff.
It doesn't look like he is all that interested in the box. He might just let you grab it, as long as it's you. He looks more interested in crushing whatever's at his feet.
It's just the box.
Okay.
Just put your hand in there and grab it real quick. Look how slow that thing is. You've got this.
I'm just worried it's gonna fucking insta-kill me if it tries to hit me.
That is quite the magical maul that it's wielding. You can see electrical arcs displaying all over it.
I am going to cast Sanctuary on myself. I'm gonna go and try and get the box. While looking to make sure it doesn't look aggressive.
Yeah. As you approach, it does not act aggressive towards you at all. It's not really an attack on you, though. It's more like, I don't know, putting your hand in a blender. Like it's
No, I
Sanctuary's
put,
not
I
really
put
gonna-
Sanctuary in if he tries to attack me.
Oh, yeah, he's not going to deliberately try and attack you, but it is just thumping down with this maul sporadically. It's hard to judge when it will come down. But it definitely is not interested in attacking you.
I still think one of us should go and distract it.
What has a reach out to here for a weapon?
Well, if I distract it, you can grab it then. I just can't get hit.
He's just gonna. I think he's just.
I think someone else should distract them, Fancy. I can't risk losing you.
He'll just yell stop.
JC, get in there.
Put up his hand.
Yeah. Again, you can see that it recognizes your command, but it just is unable to stop itself. Or is
I say it in
unwilling to stop
Dwarvish?
itself. Again,
I'll slowly approach.
Belmere, grab some rubble or something and stick it under the hammer. Just to give you enough space, maybe it'll give you enough time to go in there and grab it.
sure.
Just to see what happens.
He'll grab a rock and like not put his hand underneath it, like kind of.
Roll a rock underneath.
Yeah.
Like a bigger rock than the box, so something that's like
Yeah.
twice the size.
Roughly.
Alright. So roll a do a dexterity check to kind of like roll a rock underneath.
Oh, nice.
17.
17. Yeah, so you're able to position a rock and you kind of just roll it underneath. It kind of lands, kind of skirts along the skeletal arm up towards the box, and the hammer comes down and just obliterates that rock.
Okay, don't stick
Just
your arm in there.
Boom! And shards of rock go flying out everywhere. Nothing left but a cinder.
Did we see Vulcan pick up the rod?
I was just gonna ask, what is the cylinder made out of?
Some type of steel.
Okay, I thought it was wood. All right. We could try this. I didn't even think. I was like, I got this cylinder made out of wood, but that's gonna not do. Cool. All right. Yeah, I'll just approach. Yeah, you said they did see me. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I'll just approach and.
You're approaching the whole way?
No, just to those stairs. I ain't going
Walking up.
near
Yeah, try
any dwarven death
Right.
trap.
So you have the rod in your hand. It's about 2 feet long, with a sliding switch in the middle.
What does it do?
I don't know. I'm not touching it. I watched Blade. Touch that switch. It's gonna cut my hand off. You touch the switch. I will roll it from here.
Let me just see what this thing does first.
I will not roll it. I will give it.
You go to start rolling it, yeah, then Fancy's like, oh, just give me your... Yeah, so you grab it. Alright, so as you move it, there's like notches that you feel. Each notch that you slide it up, it extends another foot. Up until it's 10 feet long, and then short down to 2 feet. Zip, 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 and it just extends. Magical extendable rod.
Extends at 10 feet so you can hand it.
Yeah. I'll walk back.
I think it's in
What
here
are you
somewhere.
ferrying up? This little rod here.
Could have been something else. I've seen weirder stuff. The other lady's holding a head.
That is weird. I won't argue with you there.
That's true. Where is it? Pole of collapsing.
What's that armor look like now that I'm up close to it? Is it still
Yeah, it's essentially destroyed.
okay?
Like you wouldn't be able to wear it. It would need some major repairs, but definitely made out of precious metals, probably electrum, but it's been sitting there for a few centuries.
As we approach, does he change his view at us?
Yes, as you guys start to approach the dais that it's sitting on, it starts to move its head from each individual, like it's targeting. And as soon as it's selecting a target, it's moving to another one and selecting a target, and just back and forth.
Well, this thing definitely doesn't like us.
True.
It doesn't have those soft eyes like it does for Belmere.
Gonna say.
What happens if we go on either side of him?
I wouldn't risk it. He's gonna. Well, he has a 10-foot pole now. Can I? How close can I get to it without it like hitting me?
As you get closer to it, when you're within like a few inches, like 3 or 4 inches, you start to feel like the electrical tingle from it. You know, you get any closer, you're maybe going to have like just an effect just from being close to it. But it's just how haphazard it's coming down. Like it's boom, 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 boom. Like it's just
chaotic.
so chaotic. It's hard to.
With the pole, since the pole, I'm assuming thinner than the box, I can kind of like skirt along the ground, and kind of see if we can
See
nudge
if you
it.
can knock it out. Right? Yeah. So you use the magical extend a pole, extend it out to the distance you need, and roll me a strength check. 18. All right. And roll me a luck roll. 11. You just need to get over 10. Yeah, you're able to get in there, and as it levers up, you use all your strength behind that pole, and you knock that box out.
Right into the lava river.
Shit.
And that's what you have, except that instead of being made of wood, it's made of electrum. And it's shiny and new. Looks quite interesting. Has a dial on the front. Looks like it has 2 keyholes in the back. Has a dial on top. For something to go inside.
Okay.
Roll me a history check with advantage.
Oh, nice. Nice.
18.
Come on.
Nice. 18.
18. You've heard stories about this object. You can't really recall all of the information about it, but you do remember that your brothers two of them carried keys and another one carried a ruby. They were said to be tied to some type of box or something, some type of treasure.
Put it in his backpack and walk away from the going. He'll say, I appreciate your service. Going.
All right.
And kind of like bow.
Yeah. As the hammer finally crushes down into the spot it's supposed to be, it rocks its shoulders back and becomes almost like a statue again.
He comes walking back with the box, kind of fiddling with it.
Yeah.
Where'd you
You've-
find this?
Somewhere. The hobby shop on South Albert here.
It's fucking cool.
It is cool. Only took me like 2 days to build it.
Fancy will walk up on the.
Concrete.
Right by
Or
Common
the place that's
Yeah.
beside it.
Fancy walks up on the.
on the dais.
Yeah. What happens?
Right. As you do, electrical currents start to shoot up from the ground, kind of where you step. They shoot like through the mortar alongside each tile to the maul that's on the ground and start to electrocute the maul, and you see the eyes start to light up.
He backs up.
Nope.
You back up, and then it goes back to rest.
Definitely does my halflings this thing. Oh, we got the box.
We need to get out of this room now.
What's wrong there? Oh,
Me and heat do not go well together.
why is that? It's just a little warm in here.
I'll take my hood off. My skin is like fucking pale blue.
You need to get a little bit of sun is what you need.
I need to find a snowbank.
Oh, there's no snow in this place, man.
I see that. That's why we need to get out of this room now. Does anybody else wants that pole? Or may I have it back?
Oh, I got a box.
I got it back. I got a
He's not
stick.
giving it
Don't
to
worry,
you.
friend.
Just especially because you said my brothers would have the keys and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, you recall the story.
Like a dwarven, like.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
You,
It's fucking cool.
Oh, yeah, so Sharwin looks very relieved that you have it. And she's like, oh, thank God. Oh, now we can get out of this mess.
yep.
You know how to get out of here.
I'm following you guys.
That's the way we came. I think. There's no other doors.
Behind him.
Behind him, yeah. if you
Yeah,
could-
but that was caved in.
Yeah, it was all caved in. The only other way
Was through the natural cave.
was through
200
the
goblin hallway.
yeah, where the goblins are. You guys make your way back to the nasty, ancient, and new graveyard. Yeah, you hear again the sounds of goblinoids further down that chamber. It's weird that they don't seem worried at all. Haven't posted any guards, nothing.
I'm intrigued. Maybe we should go see what's in there. Because Sharwin mentioned that some people came out, or there were some goblins and stuff that didn't mind them being in there.
It's kobolds.
Kobolds?
Yeah,
That kobolds are all dead though.
kobolds.
Not goblins.
Yeah. Looking at the battlefield here, you can see that the goblins far outnumbered the kobolds when they were here. The kobolds and Tulgrin had put up a last stand while Sharwin made her escape after his head was removed. His body was then ripped open and eaten by the monster you fought. Which, as you come in, you can see it, and its body's kind of moving a little bit, and you see little rats' tails sticking out of it as it's being fed upon.
Still want to know what's in there.
Alright, GC. You head down that opening there. We'll be right behind you in about 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
You come back and there's no happen.
Yeah, why not?
Alright.
Why not?
Okay.
Gonna do stealth?
Yeah.
Alright, roll stealth.
Nope, I'm loud as shit.
Alright. So as you start going into this natural cavern that the goblins had opened up to gain access to this mine shaft, you see several depictions painted on the walls. Roll me a perception check. Do you have a torch?
I do, but it's not lit. I was following.
Alright, so you're just bumbling around. So you make it about 20 feet before you can't see anything, and you're like,
Okay.
ah, fuck.
Maybe
Alright.
at that point I'll light a torch then.
Alright.
Yeah. I will. That's probably not smart.
Belmay's getting ready to run. Especially once he sees the light kind of go up in the.
17.
All right. So as you light the torch and you hold it up in front of you, you get a shock of your life as painted on the wall in front of you is this hideous-looking goblin kind of face with this craggy maw of a mouth, jagged teeth kind of jutting out everywhere.
I turn around and run like hell.
You see him running back.
Yeah, you see him coming back a
He
little.
bolts.
If the fighter's fucking running, fuck that.
There's something big and scary over there. It's a big picture of a scary-looking goblin.
So it's a picture? You're scared of a picture?
Well, it startled me. I lit my torch, and all of a sudden there was this big face right in front of me. I was a little nervous. You want to check it out?
No, I don't want to check it out. I was kidding when I told you to go down there. You know that's right.
Well, I'm curious. I want to know what's down there. There's lots of
There's
noise.
a big picture of a goblin.
It's just dark.
It's very dark for a human, yeah.
It's dark in there.
I say we get the hell out of this place. Get Charmin back. Get her some help. She's really
suppose.
wounded.
I suppose. Yeah, upstairs.
All right, so you head your way up to the 300-foot stairwell. Start making your way up there towards the surface.
Collapse the tunnels.
I think we should.
Do you think we should? You know, that's not a bad idea. We would definitely trap those goblins and all this. Things would
Then
be
they'd
weird.
have to find another way to get to.
That's
Where
actually a
were
good
we?
idea.
Rat?
Red Larche.
Red Larche. No, they'd have to find another route to Red Larche or something. At least until.
That's a good idea. Yeah, let's collapse this tunnel.
Yeah, so I guess we'll go up to the very top.
All right. Yeah.
Will they all be connected, kind of, or is it like?
So it'd be one every 100 feet. So there's 3 of them along the 300-foot.
I just don't want to do something and it blocks us up ahead.
Oh yeah, no. So it would collapse everything below you. So you would defend as you're going up, or you could defend as you're going down, but you'd have to sacrifice someone.
Yeah, then I guess we'll just go on the way up, being as cautiously as we can.
All right. Yeah. So you go to the very top, and then you go into the little dwarven alcove, and there's these 2 big stone handles that you can grab. You have to use all of your strength to pull it down. And as you do, you hear this chink, and it's like the longest 5 seconds of your life waiting for the crash. But then the crash comes, and it's just this tumble and tumble and tumble of rock.
You're just gonna run.
All right, yeah, you run up to the next chamber as dust and air is kind of forced up, and all of you are just kind of blown back by the impact of the boulders and dirt that's flowing down that stairwell now and plugging it up.
Well, that was exciting.
That was pretty cool.
Guess we'll keep going. Keep on our way.
Right. Yes, you make your way up to Red Larche.
Nice.
You guys did good. Come on, backspace. Stupid thing.
Close call.
Let's get some happier music.
I'm happy.
So you come up into the stone carver's house. It's a little loud still. And yeah, he's kind of sitting there, chin in his hand, sitting in an old chair of his, just kind of staring at the hole, waiting for something. He's got a broadsword across his lap, a shield to his left, leaning there in case something else comes up. A look of relief on his face when he sees you all come up. Then a look of horror on his face when he sees Sharwin and the load that she carries.
I want to get her to cover that up.
She's not gonna cover it up. You can ask her. She's fucked in the head right now.
Well, yes. Belmir will
Unfortunately,
walk up to her and kind of break her the cold, hard truth that Tolgan?
Tolgan, yeah.
Tolgan's gone.
But
But
he's right here.
he's
Roll an insight check. 11?
no, 13.
13. Oh. I don't know. I think it would be more medicine, actually. Your medicine score probably isn't as good as your insight.
It's still 7.
Still 7.
13.
So 13. You think that whatever's happened to her mind is a combination of the loss and grief that she's going through, as well as something unnatural behind it as well. Maybe some type of magic or something was used that's shattered her mind.
I was gonna say, so what you're telling us is he's actually talking to her?
Yeah. Well, she believes that anyways.
I think she's off her rocker.
He'll say, he'll just kind of reiterate the truth that he's gone, but then we can give him proper burial. And Belmir will confirm the rites so he can be at rest.
Right. Roll a persuasion check.
Oh, 8.
8? Yeah, no, she hugs her brother's head tighter. So tight, in fact, that you see like bits of mush kind of squeeze out of the neck onto her clothing. And she's like, no, you'll never have him. He's mine. We're gonna be okay. And she's petting his head. It's like, we have the box now. Everything's gonna be all right.
He'll turn to you, Fancy and Amara, and be like,
Sharwin, my dear, I know how much he means to you, but he's gone now. I think you have to let it go. Fancy, help me, please. Help me, please. Help me, please. I'm strong.
She just kind of turns around and walks out of the building.
she's probably gonna need a stronger cleric. Someone probably with remove curse. There's something unnatural going on with her. It's not just.
She's fucked in the head.
No, I'm
It's
talking.
cleric of the mind.
I'm talking magically.
Oh, do you know anyone?
I used to, but he's not around anymore. In time, I could be there, but not yet.
I don't know if we have time.
I don't know if there's anyone in this place, or if we go to a bigger city, if she is so inclined to follow us, or if she's going back, or if you guys are going back to your circus.
The gentleman who
You
was
guys are right there.
who was keeping watch at the hole. Fancy asked him, "Do you know of another cleric in this town who could possibly help our friend here?"
Well, you could always take her to the All Faith Shrine, but I don't know how much help they're going to be. It's worth a shot, though. I have a message for you and Amara. Lewis says, good luck, you guys. He waited a day. You didn't come back out, so he's packed up and left.
Oh, that Lewis, he was such a sweet man.
He was a dick.
Losing 4 of his performers was too much, I guess. He couldn't risk any more of your folk jumping in this hole.
You know, I knew he was gonna do that. I just knew it. He couldn't just wait around. No, he's gotta fucking get going. Son of a bitch. Money hungry son of a bitch. Well, now we're fucked because they're gone. That was our home for the last few years.
But we met some nice friends.
I like the cleric here, but I'm not too sure about this guy. This frosty elf here.
It's fair assessment.
Stealing rings and shit.
I didn't steal it. I walked up and grabbed it.
Off a dead
Like
man's
we
hand.
discussed. Well, he's dead. What does he need it for?
I don't know. Well, I say we get Charwin to this cleric and see if they can do anything with her. She needs a little help. Which way to go?
If the All Faith says no help, you can always make the trek to Waterdeep as well. Suppose 7-day trek south.
Bit of a hike.
Bit of a hike. It's where I'm going anyways.
Well, let's see if this cleric here can help her first. If not, then maybe we'll have to make our way there.
We should hitch a wagon if we can.
You'll speak to the guy and say you should collapse this tunnel just to be safe.
I heard quite the rumble just a little while ago. That's why I grabbed my sword and sat here. Like a last stand. Pathetic, really. Try and stand in the way of whatever was coming up that made that kind of racket.
Shit. Tunnels down there infested with goblins and kobolds.
It's not surprising. This area is Cragmaw territory, so they kind of run amok all over the place around here.
I just wouldn't want a peaceful town like yours to be attacked from within.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know much about collapsing tunnels. What I could do, I could fill this in, though. I have lots of stone I can just fill it in with.
Be the best you can do.
Belmere here collapsed some tunnels down already, so that should stop.
It's better safe than sorry.
Yeah, I agree. Goblins, especially kobolds, find their way into anything. Bet you that's the reason why the swinging the sword burnt down. Bet you they were poking around there. Anyways, yeah, I'll get right on filling that.
In the kitchen.
The swinging sword burnt down.
Yeah,
We were just there.
I was just gonna. Yeah, where was
No,
this
it was
there?
just their kitchen.
It was just your kitchen.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay, yeah.
That's why they didn't have any food. Ah, that makes a lot of sense now.
That's right.
Okay. Still pretty hungry, guys.
Alright, so on the west side of the long road, just south of the inn stable yard, stands what looks like a grand stoned mansion. 2 wide wooden doors painted with the symbols of many different gods stand open day and night. Inside is a plain chapel with a stone altar. Now, all faith shrines are shrines that kind of anyone of any god of any ilk can go to. So there could be worshippers of evil gods, good gods, nature gods, anything going on in there. No, it's just kind of open to anyone. As you head in with what's her name? Shayress? I can't remember.
Charwin.
Sharwin. As you head in with Sharwin, you see 2 priests inside working. One male, one female. Both human. The male is bald, shaves his head completely bald. The female has wild red hair. Beautiful red hair, almost looks like spun gold. Pretty,
Mara's.
kind of like Amara's, also wearing fairly revealing clothing as well. You guys can roll religion checks if you want to see what kind of gods they worship, depicted by their clothing and the emblems that they have.
Advantage.
No, it's cocked, I think.
Yeah, it's
Nat
good.
20.
That's a 3. We'll go with 3.
What's that?
Nat 20.
Not 20.
I know all of the religion.
I know everything.
Right. Yeah, so you recognize the human priest, male, as a follower of Tempest.
Okay.
The female is a follower of Soon.
Who?
Soon.
Soon.
Yeah.
Soon to be.
The female goddess of beauty and love and love making and all that good stuff.
Alright, like her.
Hell
You
yeah.
probably would too, Fancy.
Hell yeah.
Well, look at her. She's pretty.
Go talk to her.
You better not. You got one gorgeous ass lady right here. Are you gonna go waste that on another one?
You know my heart belongs with you.
I know. I just like giving you a hard time.
Yeah, Fancy takes Charlotte up.
Alright.
You've got to help this poor soul. As you can see, she's carrying her brother's head around. We just got her out of the pit.
What's the pit under the stonemasons?
Yes, sir.
Well, that's interesting. Anything else you've heard of that, or
What do you mean, heard of that? She
like
was.
why it opened up, or anything?
Oh,
Any other
we don't know why.
strange
We
tidings?
just went
It's
down because she was our friend to find them, and well, we found both of them, but only his head.
And the female priestess, she comes up and she's like, "Oh, Jesus, it's enough trying. He's always trying to get information out of everyone. Yes, come here, child." And she takes Charwin and kind of ushers her to a bench in the back and starts talking to her about what has happened and everything. It's probably going to be a long ordeal as she deals with this disturbed woman and her loss. As she's doing that, yeah, the male priest comes up to you guys again, and he's like, "So, what did you guys learn down there? What happened?" Obviously, like, she's one of the ones that went down there from the circus, and she's holding the head of the other guy that went down.
That's it? Yeah.
So just a minute.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. And they just crawled out like that? Like she just?
Oh no, we found them. We found a bunch of dead kobolds and dead goblins, and
Wow, you guys went down there.
well, we had to meet our friends. Yes.
Oh, it's nice to have friends
Cool.
like you guys.
We couldn't leave our fellow circus folk behind.
That's right. We were with the circus that left us behind, so.
Yeah, I saw them leave.
You know which way
earlier
they went,
today.
by chance?
Looked like they headed north.
Shit.
Yeah, they were not impressed. Another two of circus folk went down there. So I'm guessing that one of you five make up the two that went down.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Here, I thought the motto of the circus was don't leave anyone behind. See, we go down there, try and find our friends, find Togan, and find Charlotte, and bring them back. But we get back and the circus is gone. What kind of circus is this?
Seems
Well,
to be.
you and Louis, he's a son of a bitch. I've told you that before.
Yeah, but he's always such a sweet man.
He's a sweet man who just left us behind. I fucking told him. We'll be back. No, he doesn't listen.
He probably heard the Big Bang and thought we were just goners like the rest of them.
I think he wasn't making any money sitting here, not doing anything, so he had to do something.
He's a greedy son of a bitch.
As he said, him and his money.
Wow. Anything I can help you guys with?
Well, you can take care of this lady for us, please, Charwin. She needs help. Our friend here said there's something not right with her mind.
Oh, I'm sure Lemura will figure that out. She's pretty good with this stuff. She's officiated a lot of weddings and funerals and stuff like that. I'm more kind of just for the, and he kind of gives you little fake punches. He's like, I'm here for the,
I know
healing,
exactly what you mean. Let's go.
like healing magic. I like, bandaging people up and, fixing things like that.
I thought you were more into the fighting type,
Well, fighting too, Tempest, he's a...
Amara's ass has got a couple bites out of it. Can you give her a little heal over there?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Come, pop squat over here. The guy pats a padded chair beside him.
Sweet. She'll go sit down.
Okay, so, we'll Healing's not free. But it'll
Not,
be,
not even for a beautiful lady like me.
roll a persuasion check.
21.
21. Well, for you, he's like, go half price. How about 5 silver?
5 silver. Oh, that's a little steep. Make it 3 and we got a deal.
Off that roll, yeah. Okay, yeah, okay, I'll do that.
Let's hope he's got 3 silver.
You know, that's tomorrow. She can talk her way through anything I tell you.
I don't know what he's got, honestly.
You heal for 15 hit points.
Oh,
Sweet. Full health again.
Crack the code yet?
No.
Yeah.
Sharwin's in good hands here. And now that the circus is gone,
I've heard
I
a
mean,
few clicks turning it back and forth and stuff. But
Yeah, so you guys hear about Waterdeep and this lost mine that they're looking for? Yeah, apparently it's all news. It's quite the rumor, the latest rumor I've heard coming through. They got some dwarf Gundren or something down there looking to hire some adventurers. You guys probably just right up the kind of people he's looking for.
where did they say he's looking?
Right now he's stationed in Waterdeep and he's looking for people to head to that new town just across the way, Phandelver. Wants some help with some mine or something, I don't know. Pays good, that's what I hear. I've sent quite a few adventurers down there.
well, Lamar, now that you and I are pretty much out of work, I mean, you know, we did handle ourselves quite well down there.
I thought
With the
so.
help of these folks.
I mean, we could use a little extra cash.
Got nothing else to do.
May as well.
I'm going.
Well, I'm just going there anyways, he said.
Oh, we may as well accompany him.
How about you, Frosty?
I am also on my way to Waterdeep. I will.
Alright, with
accompany
the
you.
ring you got to give for money, right? That's
Yes.
right. Well,
Yes, I have to be the one to pay off your friend's debt because
he's fucking dead, so...
They wherever you heard the rumors from, did they say like anywhere specifically in Waterdeep? Waterdeep's a big city, so
Let's see if he...
What was the name of that guy? Gundren?
Gundren.
Not a very good roll on the die. He's like, I don't know, there's quite a few different adventure leagues down there. I'm sure that you'd be able to ask at the gate. I'm sure they'd be able to point you in the right direction of where people go looking for adventuring employment. I know Waterdeep just loves adventurers. You know, I try and send as many as I can down that way, especially when I hear rumors, good rumors. I'm always a ear for good rumors. If you guys got anything going on.
Speaking of rumors, have you ever heard of anything about a Forge of Spells? I was hoping to find something down in the cape when we went down there, but
Can't say that I have.
okay. Just check.
It's a very specific thing you're asking for. I'll keep an ear out though.
I just had a friend that was going looking for it, and I don't know where he went. So it's the last I heard that he was going there. Just check him out.
My bet would be Waterdeep. That place kind of has a bit of everything in it.
Perfect.
If there's going to be any kind of forge of spells, the Blackstaff probably know. She's pretty famous.
Perfect. I'll have to go.
You know, it's been a while since we've been in Waterdeep, Lamar. Remember the last time we were there? All the shit you got into.
I don't. Honestly, I don't. I don't know if I want to.
It'll be good to get back there. It's been a few years.
I'll figure this out.
Try to crack the code.
Do you see the dwarf just fucking with
Oh
the
yeah,
box?
oh yeah. Just obsessing over this
Yeah,
electrum
friend has the head, I have the box.
Precious.
I'll accompany you guys to Waterdeep.
All right, I think we should go.
Let us go then.
Do you want to see if we should take a wagon or just walk on over? Here it's quite the trek.
Well, it's at least a week to get there on foot.
That's a long ways.
How much
And if
money
we-
do we have?
How much money do we have?
That's well for trying to.
Yeah, you guys didn't do much searching down there,
No, we did not.
which you guys would have found some stuff.
We searched in the first session.
Yeah, and I gave you some gold and silver.
Guess we didn't
And I
search
was
any
like-
of those bodies.
No.
No.
There's bodies of dwarves everywhere. And just walk
Just
right
keep
past them.
I'll leave.
Okay. Good work.
So we've done
This, yeah. Hope you didn't spend a whole bunch of time on that.
I've got 9 gold.
2 gold, 6 silver, 18
I have
copper.
14.
I have 23.
You never asked the lady how much gold she has.
I know you've got some. How much do you have?
It should be on the character sheet.
I don't think it is. If not,
It should be updated. He's level 2.
Right there, top right, in that bottom box. Is that gold? No.
skin. Dagger, crossbow, short bow,
Oh yeah, it's all right there. It's all zeros.
Oh, there's an 8 there. 8 gold points.
8 gold.
There's 3 silver, so that'd be 7 gold,
7
silver.
gold. Yeah, 7 silver. Even if you crack it in real life, you're not cracking it in game.
What if he does?
Still don't have the keys.
It's a JC and Vulcan. You two traveling alone would know somewhat easy ways to hitch on with caravans and whatnot. Oh, look at you!
Nice.
Cracked it.
No idea what code it was, but
I got it.
Do we want to hire our own carriage, or do we want to try and get there as cheap as possible?
Well, I like money, so I don't like spending it.
There are a couple of stores in town. There is Valivo's Sundries, which Amara and Fancy would know, because you've been here for several days. They may have stuff that needs to go to Waterdeep. You know, could be worth inquiring. Otherwise, you could wait for a caravan to come through. Might be a day or two. You can hitch a ride with them.
Well, we may as well go see if they need any help.
All right, let's go. They might pay us to take something there too. You know.
I just cracked it. I just
We'll
had to
head
read
there.
the instructions on the bottom.
Oh yeah, to the left, to the right.
Yeah.
Yes, I have to sand that off. All right, so going to Valivo's Sundries. Aside from the bewildering profusion of doors, barrels, rotting old furniture, and tools leaning against its outside walls, this building looks like a private home. A small, faded sign on the front door reads, Valivo's Sundries. The rooms inside are crammed to the rafters with new wares and used items of all sorts. You see a small male human inside, probably late 60s, balding, but has grown like the skullet, rocking the skullet pretty hardcore. Bit of a hunchback, but nimble. weirdly nimble as he like jumps around and moves around stuff. Sees you guys come inside. Ah, welcome. Anything I can help you guys with? Anything you need today? He's like tapping his fingers on stuff as it's going along. Have lots of new and used items for you.
Well, hi, darling. We're just inquiring.
Furniture, lamps, carpets, mirrors, weapons, shields, helms, a little bit of everything.
Well, we were curious if by chance you needed anything taken to Waterdeep. We're heading there, and we know that you might need some help getting some stuff there.
He like grabs his chin and he's got this wispy gray beard that he kind of pulls on. Probably like 20 strands of hair total, but they're long. And he's pulling on it. He's like, "Wow, I could send a few things down. You guys part of a caravan?"
Nah, see, we're actually looking for a caravan, so we were hoping that maybe if you had some stuff that needs to go, we could escort it to Waterdeep for you on the caravan.
And what do I get out of it? You guys gonna buy everything and then sell it down there and then?
No. We'll take it there. Obviously, you gotta have some goods that need to go to the
But
big
who's
city.
gonna? I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna work. I don't know.
Our payment for doing it for you would be a ride to Waterdeep.
I don't know. He's stroking his chin. A couple of kids run inside and they see them kind of look at all of you and make their way around you. You're all covered still in dust and blood and whatever else. And they go up to this little old man and they whisper something to him and say, "Oh, yeah. And he kind of scampers across the room to the other side and he's like digging through boxes and he's grabbing all this kind of weird sacks and stuff and he hands it to the kids. The kids go running off with it and he comes back and yeah. I don't think I have anything to go down. Wish I could help you. You guys are dirty, by the way. Like, it's just weirdly
Well,
blood and...
we were just in that hole in the ground at
Oh,
the circus.
I did feel the earth tremble a little while ago.
That was us.
Oh. You guys say fix it down there? So it's all fixed? Nothing to worry about?
It's as fixed as we can make it.
Well,
We made sure that the entrance wasn't able to come back out of, if that's what you mean.
that's good. You've done the town a service, a very big service. I could see a way of lending you guys a mule or two, if you need that for your ride down to Waterdeep. I'll only ask for 5 gold each mule.
5 gold each for a mule?
It's a good deal. It's a really good deal.
I see like
Is
that's
it a good deal?
Yeah.
Okay, inside check him.
I'm just cheap.
Inside check.
Persuade him. Persuade him.
Use those tits of yours.
Well, let me just check my bag here.
Making a show of it.
I just gotta pull out my money.
Yeah.
It's tied to my nipple. How did that happen?
Ma'am, we don't actually take bra or sock money here.
So donkeys and mules usually sell for around 8 to 10 gold pieces, so it's about half off. About 5 gold a piece.
She's gonna try for the bosom discount.
I think so.
Even for such a beautiful, sweet lady like me.
Alright, roll for pervert.
Oh, Jesus. 12. Yeah, persuasion 12.
12?
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry, I'm already taking a bit of a loss on this. This is too much.
Persuasion. 22. What about for me, good sir?
Wow, and he grabs his chin hair and he's like, well, I've never seen someone like you. What kind of a person are you? You look very interesting.
Not of this world. I am from the world of your imagination.
Oh, I do like that. I like my imagination. It usually runs rampant at times. I could do 3 gold apiece.
That would just be darling. So.
Yes. You must come back, though. You must come back someday to tell me all about yourself and where you're from.
Oh, I will be back, sir.
He looks at you.
Kiss it or I won't be back.
Oh, sorry. And he gives a quick little kiss.
It's wait.
Yeah. You're quite cold. You know you're quite cold?
Always.
That's because he's dead. Just kidding. Just kidding.
He's like giving a bit of side eye, but he's very, very intrigued with you as well.
3 gold.
Yeah, a piece. So 6 gold for the 2 mules if you want.
Anybody want to
That'll be-
borrow me a gold?
I'll give 3.
That'll be for all of us, or what?
There'll be 2 mules.
So
For all of us?
6 gold for
Oh,
both of
so
them?
for 6 gold in total.
6 gold in total.
Okay,
Just
I got
2
2
mules.
gold.
That's all he has.
I'll give 3.
So, do a mule carry all? Or is someone gonna be walking? Before we start spending money.
Someone would be walking, but you would still be faster, let's say. It would cut your 7-day journey down to, let's say, 5 instead.
Okay.
Who's spending the gold? Sorry.
Huh? I will.
Fuck, spend a Mars gold.
That's what I was thinking.
Marcel's not here.
You want it? She
I'm
got the
fucking
discount.
fine, that's right.
Actually, he got the discount.
Give me my gold back.
Spend the Mars.
Sure. Why not, right?
Okay, I'm fine with that. Oh my god, no money left.
So she's a 4.
No,
Sorry,
she's
Marcel.
I had so much gold. What happened? Well,
Oh.
You spent a lot of
You
it.
were very generous this time.
yeah.
We didn't find much, and you spent a lot of yours.
Getting bit in the ass really opened your eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't believe the amount of loot you guys forgot down there.
like, come on, that much?
Yeah, yeah.
I bet.
There's some good stuff, some scrolls. Yeah. So yeah, yeah.
I looked for weapons.
I wanted to, but we just kept going. And like, yeah, let's do it.
Well, the way I roll when I investigate for shit like that, I usually shoot things.
With our passive investigation, we should have saw shit.
We saw shit.
It's not good shit. I saw the pole that way.
No, you all
We did
roll
roll. That's
investigations,
right. Yeah.
We rolled like 9s, and you rolled 11 or
11. Yes, I am the best.
In that instance, you were. You were.
Do we have everything we need to make it, our
Are
journey?
is Charmin staying? Or
She's saying we don't need to take her
I
with
don't think we need to take
Okay.
her with us. Yeah. She needs to stay at the doctor.
She's a little wacko. Like, what are we gonna do with her?
I don't know. I thought maybe he'd want to take her to Waterdeep for a better cleric, but
Well, they seem to be taking good care of her.
Yep. Yeah.
and not my problem.
I mean, we weren't that good of friends, right?
I barely know the girl.
Yeah, so, what's his name, anyways? Endrith, the proprietor of Velivo's Sundries. He hooks you guys up with some feed for your mules as well, free of charge. Just kind of throws it into a saddlebag for you. And, yeah, do you guys have rations and stuff to last yourselves 5 days?
No.
No. A day.
Definitely need to get some of that.
I have 3 rations.
And one.
I have 4 pounds worth of rations.
4 pounds. Oh.
So
Laura's got 10.
He sells everything pretty much that's on this list here. I believe rations are here somewhere.
Would you happen to have any healing potions?
Yeah, rations are
We don't
5
have
silver
money for those.
pieces.
You
so-
said you have 5 pounds.
Let's figure out you didn't
Four.
push
That's
the
only
table.
2.
Yeah.
So that'd
No,
be
he
only
just
2.
kind of giggles. He said, no. We have the All Faith Shrine. They look after all of our little bumps and bruises. And
All right, I need at least 5 days of rations. How much would that cost?
that's 5 silver each day, each ration.
Each ration is 5 silver.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay, 0.5 GP.
Half gold.
25 silver.
I'll tell you what, my sweet Fancy. I've got enough rations for the both of us.
You're a doll. You are a freaking doll.
It's broke now.
I just got 5 rations for him and 5 rations for Betsy, and that's it.
Nice.
I'll spend the 2.5 silver. Actually, I've got 1 already, so I'll spend 2 silver.
It's 5 silver each ration.
Or yeah,
2.5 gold.
2.5 gold, so it'd be 2 gold. Because like I said, I already got 1. So I only need 4.
All right. So yeah, that would be 2 gold.
So it's 2.5 gold for the 5.
Fucking level 5. And you don't have to worry about ration.
Create food.
Create food and water. You create 45 pounds of food and 30 gallons of water.
That's enough for everybody.
Yeah, you can sustain up to 15 humanoids or 5 steeds for 24 hours.
Yes, buddy.
5 silver. Yes. I now have
An
1
army
silver
marches
and
on its
18
stomach.
copper.
All right. You guys ration up. Got a couple of mules that'll help you in your journey.
You said it was 2 gold, roughly.
2 gold for 4.
Yeah, it's
2
5
for
silver
5.
pieces per
Rations are
day.
kinda heavy.
They are.
Yeah, 2 pounds.
They're like 2 pounds a
Yeah.
piece.
A lot of food.
Can I fit in my sack? Fuck, 30 pounds worth of room in my sack.
Don't say that too loud around Amara.
Amara, I'm not worried about. Apparently, the shop owner, I should be worried
Yeah,
about.
he likes you. He's looking you up and down.
Ooh, ooh.
Keeps trying to get a look at your glutes. It's weird. He's a weird dude.
Do Johnny Bravo stuff. Oh, mama.
What time of the day would be up? Maybe morning?
Right now it's about, after all that, it's about 5:30 p.m. After all of your adventuring and getting back out and going to the temple. Yeah.
Rest for the night and then leave in the morning.
I think we should. I'm a little banged up still.
At least I'm not wasting rations right from the start.
Sounds good.
So back to the swinging sword.
Bit of bonding at the waterhole then.
I would say so.
Maybe a nice warm meal.
We don't have a kitchen.
We can't go to Swinging Sword then. We'll have to.
Let's go to the other place.
We'll have to go to the Helm at Hyson.
Is that the helmet?
It's across the street.
Yeah. Home at High Sun. Yeah, so it's a dingy, dimly lit tap room. Wood paneling everywhere. Think Irish bar, but dirty, smoke filled, and well, Irish bar.
Irish bar before the smoking ban happened.
Yeah. Yeah. Lots of raucous laughter and whatnot as you guys sit down to eat. This is not the right music.
Well, let's find a place to sit here. Wait till the waitress comes over. I'm kind of hungry. What do you guys want?
I've been hungry for a while.
You have been?
I have.
Out of game, Dad. I have the Shelter of the Faithful feature.
Yeah.
So that means I can stay at a temple
Yeah.
free of charge.
Yeah. So at the All Faiths shrine, you'd be able to get yourself a bed there.
Fuck, I could have got you free healing. It says free healing and care at the temple shrine.
That's okay. You need to get
It is
too.
Marcel's gold anyways.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, when you come in and identify yourself as a fellow follower of faith, yeah, he almost grumbles at you for not mentioning it earlier. Oh, I charged your friend. I'm sorry for that.
Think of it as the donation.
But yeah, there's a bed in the back, a cot for you if you want. You can sleep on that.
I have a similar, I get a safe haven for faction agent. By chance, are there other hoodlums?
Red Larche is a fairly big town. The presence here. It's more sound from the cave and just.
Sorry.
PTSD.
The presence here from the faction is small, but there is a presence. So yeah, kind of in a small kind of hovel out in the boonies somewhere. There's a little halfling woman who can set you up.
Well, I guess it's just the three of us.
Alright, we need to find a place to bed down here. Before the journey.
I'm sure you two fancy sharing a room together.
It might save on some of our gold.
That's a good point.
It's not unusual for groups traveling to rent a room for themselves. Usually there's 2 beds, and then one of them sleeps on the floor. Maybe there's an extra mat that they have that they can throw down for you.
You guys
Well, I
have
need one room.
bed rolls. You can sleep on
Yeah,
You can sleep on the floor.
I'd still take the bedroll.
And it's free.
Oh, at your place.
Yeah. You just have to get a bedroll. You sleep on the floor though.
Yeah. You want?
Yeah,
you
it's
sleep at
free.
the
It's
temple.
free.
Absolutely.
You know, we've slept in worse places than this.
Oh yeah, I remember those nights like they were yesterday.
Kind of was yesterday.
Definitely better
Yeah.
lodgings than the circus gave us, that's for sure.
That is true.
At least it's a roof over your head.
Oh, I'm not complaining.
You
Yeah,
never
you guys
complain,
are-
darling.
No, I don't.
Alright, so you guys have yourselves a meal at the Helm at Haisan. The bar is fairly busy. Quite a few workers coming in from the fields. A lot of body odor stench coming off. You know, just great stuff. Great stuff. The smell of food, though, kind of overwhelms all of that, especially their crumble cakes that you see everyone devouring.
You know, I'll have one of those cakes.
What are those cakes where?
No, not a gold. Say 4 copper per cake.
I will also take a cake, please.
Alright. And it's quite big. It's about an 8-inch, think of it like an 8-inch pizza, but about an 1.5 inches thick, and it's kind of like a chicken pot pie, but instead of being all creamy filled, it's just dense bread and vegetables and some meat kind of thrown in there as well. But like a
Can't keep
hodgepodge
all
of
pie.
meat. There's pork, there's chicken, there's turkey, there's but it tastes bland as fuck. Need some salt.
Sustenance.
Yeah.
Beats rations, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
Alright. Devour the food.
And you can maybe take extras and it's cheaper than rations.
You're not kidding me.
Yeah.
Way better than rations.
Yeah. It'll probably keep for a couple days.
Yeah, we'll take.
Yeah.
Order a few.
Yep.
A couple each.
Instead of 4 silver or 4 copper.
4 copper apiece. Okay, you guys eat. Your eyes get droopy. You retire to the temple and
the
hovel.
boonies.
Unless you want to stay at the temple with everyone else. It's up to you. Wherever you feel safest.
Crazy people. See you in the morning.
Random person you can.
As we're leaving the bar.
Yeah.
That's about right. And,
I feel better, dude. I've been there.
Yeah, and I think that's where we're going to end.
Nice.
Good game.
Nice.
That was fun.
Great job on Amara.
Great job,
That was
huge. That was great.
I think you were Amara more than you were JC.
I was gonna say like JC had a couple lines, but for the most part, he just fell right into that role. Oh, that was great. You're
Well,
right
saw
on
my
the
character.
edge of looking for that mustard.
Yeah, it looks like that.